Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a pleasant weekend. It is time for a triple header of a mail day. Mail from three absolutely awesome channels. Brandon Jensen, Robert Springs, and Tim Incognito. Gonna be kind of bouncing around because everything is in different places just because I am highly unorganized at most times. But before we get to the mail, and I'm going to open it in the order in which it was received, I want to talk about the Pirates game that happened Friday evening. They were in Colorado playing the abysmal, and this is coming from, in comparison to the Pirates, the absolutely abysmal Colorado Rockies. The Pirates dropped 9 runs and 10 hits in the first inning, in the top of the first. At the end of the first inning, it was 9-0. A friend of mine was following the game and she said, "Hey, look at what the Pirates are doing." And maybe I willed it into existence, but I thought back to that moment in 1989. Baseball historian people will understand this. In 1989, the Pirates were in Philadelphia playing the Phillies. The Pirates were up 10-0 after the first inning. Pirates broadcaster Jim Rooker, former player, said these words on air: "If the Pirates lose this game, I'm walking back to Pittsburgh." And then something happened. Von Hayes hit 2 home runs. Steve Jeltz, who, from what I read, had only 1 or 2 home runs in the previous 6 years of his career, hit 2 home runs, 1 from either side of the plate because he was a switch hitter, and the Pirates lost the game 15-11. I followed the game last night, it was last night as I'm recording this, but Friday night, and I saw it happen. It was 16-12 Pittsburgh going into the bottom of the 9th inning. And the Pirates lost 17-16. That, ladies and folks, is what you call cinema. And now, on to the first part of the mail day. This one coming from the GOAT, Brandon Jensen. He sent me a massive envelope full of stuff. I know part of it was a giveaway win that was gifted to me, and I'm really sadly blanking on it. I really hope he mentions it, or I will remember it and put it up there. Hopefully one of those two things has happened. But and you all know, it's Brandon Jensen. It is the GOAT. It's going to be amazing. And we have a note. Chef Boyar Zach. That's right, baby. I hope this rack finds you well, my friend. You know what? It's because of this rack that I am well, let's put it this way. The vertical booklet holder has arrived to protect the lightly loved card that I acquired for you. I love that term, lightly loved. I love that. That brings it back to the old days. I wish that some people would put a little more effort into protecting things that they mail. Well, you know, I'm 100% with you there. I gave the dude an earful, so to speak. Anyhow, I hope this rack brings you as much joy as it did while I pieced it together. Keep dropping the fire content, my friend, and know that I greatly appreciate you. Your no-DAC friend, Brandon Jensen. Top-loaded PS, don't forget to skibbity, whatever that means, LOL. Well, you know, I think it's going to be one of those. First off, what a human being Brandon Jensen is. And it returns! Ooh! It's returned! Okay, Crimson, I know you're probably going to see this or hear about this. They're back. Is that Skibbity Yoda toilet? Oh, and that's, I think we're going to have some, I might have to figure out some more logistics for the box because there might be some running out of room. But we start with some Skibbity goodness. I still don't know what it is. I think there's a movie coming. But I pre-opened a bunch of this stuff. Holy crap, what in the world? Okay, that is a lengthy a lengthy boy. Get your minds out of the gutter, Maiden, John, you guys in particular. Oh, but we have some stuff. We have some stuff. Oh my God. And just what? All right, hold on. Need to take a moment and compose my thoughts. Okay, thoughts relatively composed. It's like Christmas. Stuff like this is like Christmas. When people take time and, do things like this, it means the world. It truly does. And we have got, I still cannot believe the Pirates lost. My God, what a bunch of, I love these. These, Fleer, one, bring back Fleer. Two, bring back the stickers. I'm sorry, but the stickers and the quizzes, plus, I love the old Pirate logo. Absolutely one of the guys that, sadly, I never got the chance to see just because of the unfortunate circumstances of his passing. What a player. Seeing film of him, I know John Burgess recently sent me something. God, that is a cool-looking card. The Inside the Park Walk-Off Grand Slam. That 1956, that explains why I do not remember. That was early in his career. But John sent me Bobby Bo. Last month was Bobby Bonilla Day. One of the smartest men in baseball. Rodolfo Castro on the rookie card. Let's see if we see any love me some Doug Drabek. Love me some Doug Drabek. Cy Young pitcher, heck of a stash, and he was one of the bright spots of the beginning of the bad time for the Pirates. Barry Bonds, back when he was a normal-looking human being, well, normally proportioned, and was one heck of a base stealer. There's Bobby Bo. And Henry Davis on the Ghosty Goo rookie card from, was it 23? 22? 24. Was in the ballpark. Oh my God. But Roberto Clemente, man, there's film clips of him in the outfield, in right field, hitting home plate on the fly. That's a long throw. And he did that with regularity. I love this guy. Hall of Fame center, Dermontti Dawson. Big fan. Merrill Hodge. Huge fan. Love some Merrill Hodge. The Big Bird, Eric Green. I have sent off to him. Have not heard back yet, but you never know. And there's TTM fuel here aplenty, because I know Louis Lips does sign. And that's going to be good. TJ Watt got his money. We will see. And I do have to say, man, let's just address the elephant in the room. For whatever reason, the Steelers are one of the calmest teams right now, and that frightens me. The bus has to be still the worst trade the Rams organization ever made. Terry Bradshaw, shout out Fabian, the original TB12. Russ, I'm genuinely curious. I'm genuinely curious to see what Russ can do in New York. I really am. I have no problem with Russell Wilson. I like Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's just getting old is the only problem. And who's that? DeMarvin Leal, this is your year, young fella. We need you, buddy. The defensive line is getting old. We need hopefully this young man to help step up, along with the rookie defensive tackle that they drafted this year. Oh, I cannot believe the amount. Foily Penguin sticker! Sorry. Foily Penguin sticker goes up there. There we go. Le Magnifique. All right, now, hold on. Just in this stack, I can feel, you feel it? I feel the ire of every other fan base in the NHL heading at me. There we go. Le Magnifique Mario Lemieux, Sid the Adult, more Mario, I love Mario. Tommy B, evil human being, great goalie. One of the top, I think, statistics-wise, might be in the top 3 of the best American-born goalies in history. Sid the Kid on the foil. Foily Sid. Anything Foily Sid goes up there. There we go. Mario, and a lot of these Mario cards I weirdly don't have. The Geno on the electromagnetic. I love me some Geno. We've got Brian Dumoulin. Like him. and Le Magnifique with the little mullet poking out the back. Shout out to Maiden on the old Bowman, a set that I truly loved back in the day. Hopefully you're enjoying that. I am having, you just don't know how much fun I have, because the best part is, like, all this stuff, then you get to organize it, and to me that's the best part. POJ, Pierre-Olivier Joseph. I don't, the Penguins, man, I don't know what they're up to. I can't remember where he is, what he's doing, but I love me some Allure, Red Rainbow. He was a big prospect for the Penguins back when. Brian Rust, who we got here? Lethal Weapon, Mario Lemieux. That's not wrong. Gino, the first time I saw that, I remember it was a long time ago when, was this 2021 came out, and I saw this, and I legitimately thought, because they were also doing like cheetah print and things like that, I genuinely thought this was cow print. I think I even titled the video that. Mario on the top. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's the leopard print, Gino. Ooh, I love the clear cuts. Clear cuts. Look, you can see Cole through there. Clear cuts of Mario with that penguin that just looks like it got lost. The canvas of Brian Rust. Drew O'Connor, Young Gun. What in the world? Because I felt the bag. I was like, what in the world be you? I have never seen one of these. XP Excitement. What year was this? And it is numbered. I'll get to that in a moment, but where is it? 0506. That is a beautiful card. I have never, ever seen that one before. That is really cool. Ooh, now we've got some... we've got some interesting stuff. I recognize the backs of those cards, so we'll get to that in a minute. There we go. We got some... See, Brandon knows how to make a mail day to just... Yes! And I will not apologize for the statement that 3D technology and lenticular technology... See the year on that? I'm sorry, current times. Current times cannot hold a candle. Oh, these are cool. I have never seen these. Oh, that pennant. I think somewhere, either my dad, my mom, or me has one of those old school pennants. And I love the stickers. And these are great because stickers can also double as TTM fuel. Just like team cards. Now, what in the world do we got here? We got Pyromany Zach. God, I look absolutely terrifying in the mornings, but that's Horrible Kids. What in the world are you? Horrible. I have never... What's this? For B2 Chatty. Well, that's ironic. And that was the Chatterer from Hellraiser, by the way. Wacky Pack. Is this new Wacky Packages? Did they redid them? Oh, interesting. Got some really nice fantasy art. Oh, I was going to say, okay, I recognize the back. That is Plug. I remember Mike Plug. Incredibly good artist. And I've opened his cards before. Pirate Perry. I knew of this card's existence, but I have never actually... 7'3" with hat on. That'd be a rather large hat. Brandon, my good sir, you are far too much. Words fail me. Words fail to do what I feel is justice for you for what you do. Not just for this, but for everything you do in the community. And please, you guys know who Brandon is. You know what Brandon does. You know he's good people. You just know. You don't need me to remind you, but I'm going to anyway. The extra points, Deontay Johnson. That's it. Out of 199. I like Prestige. Prestige is another really fun little set. Oh, man. Antonio Brown, Prominence from 2013 out of 99. And I will say this. Antonio Brown may have gone off did go off the deep end. There is no may have about it. I don't think anybody can argue, and if you do, I think you might be incorrect, that for a good 3-year span, about 2008 to 2010, maybe 2011. Hands down, the best wide receiver in the NFL. And then, unfortunately, horrifying things happen. There we go. Oh, relic, rookie gear, Anthony McFarland Jr. For a second, just with the way he was scrunched up, it looked like his helmet was massive. Oh, the prism. I love relics. I love relics so much. Brandon, dude, I legitimately don't know what to say. I keep saying that. Isn't that ironic? I keep remarking on the fact that I don't know what to say. But you are just amazing. An amazing human being. David Bednar for the Buccos on, what's that, 25? 24. Numbered out of 799. I want, and much like the Twins, and unfortunately Julie Farnham is going through that right. Oh, these. Is that a multicolor? That is a beauty. You can see like the color gradient there. 168 of 199 for Patrick Riley. When your baseball team that has a lot of history, like the Pirates do, one of the older teams, been around, forever, played in the first World Series in 1903, lost to the Boston Americans. Whoo! Oh, no way. The 89 design, Osvaldo Bido, rookie ink, right on the left. That is actually beautiful placement for when he did that. That is an amazingly good looking card. And here comes more ink. His placement is, he was probably like, when he signed that, I would. Yeri De Los Santos, I 100% would be a child about that. Let's just be honest. Put the autograph stuff there so it doesn't get mixed up. Oh, old school, or not old school, but what are they now? Double A, the Bradenton Marauders of Hunter Barco, pro debut. Come on, kid. And even if they don't stick with the Pirates, you always want to see them do well because a lot of them just sadly don't deserve. God, that is a beautiful chrome platinum. Is just incredible. Out of 50, Lover Peguero. God, that is beautiful. Oh, and Brandon, man, you're too much. It's too much. Miguel Yajure, out of 35, beautiful triple worn player relic, rookie relic. Wow. Triple take. Limited opponents to just 130 batting average in 3 2020 appearances. That's not bad. Induces frail contact with 5-pitch arsenal, highlighted by deceptive, dwindling changeup. Dealt to the Pirates in Jamison Tylon trade of January the 24th, 2021. Interesting. Gorgeous. Stunningly gorgeous card. Stunningly gorgeous card. What in the world? We've got Oh, that's what he said, the vertical trading holder. Okay, I was like, ooh, Marvel Chrome? I was like, okay, so this would be the quote. No. Oh. No way. I have never, ever seen these. I knew of their existence, but the McDonald's Kiwanis Steelers set, I don't even know what year this is from, but you got Louis Lips, Mark Malone. This is the football of my childhood right here. Dwayne Woodruff, Frank Pollard, Mike Merriweather, Keith Gary, TTM Fuel, John Stallworth, Hall of Famer, Jack Lambert. I was a little too young. He retired, I think, in 1984, 1985. I was born in 1982, so I never got to see Lambert play. But a lot of these guys I did. Keith Willis, David Woodley, I do not remember. Gary Anderson, in my opinion, the absolute best African-American football player because, Gary, does it say? It doesn't, but born in, I think, Johannesburg. And I think number 3 on the all-time kicker list behind The number 2, Morten Andersen, the one from, where was Morten Andersen from? Somewhere in Scandinavia, I believe. And the number 1, Adam Vinatieri, who was a great signer. Walter Abercrombie, Gary Dunn, and rest in peace to the Wolfman, Craig Wolfley. I was a big fan of him. He was the sideline reporter for the Steelers. Him and Tunch Ilkin together, because they also played together. Oh, they were. That was like the local sports broadcasting dream team. Rest in peace to both of them, Tunch and to the Wolfman. Before we hit the elephant in the room, and then no doubt I have to take a pause to recompose myself, we've got some. Oh wait, here's the note. That's right. It was Josh. Red Rum Givey Dub gifted in the chats to me. That's right. Thank you for that. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Brandon. This is prime, delicious jank pack material. DC Bloodlines from Skybox. The Creator's Universe. I couldn't tell you, but that's going to be fun. Avengers Endgame. Ooh. Stupid Heroes. That's going to be a blast. MetaZoo. Cryptid Nation. This is, you know what? I did a hobby box of this stuff a long time ago when it came out. When did it come out? Just take a second, Zach. Come on. Second edition, so that would probably be 2021, 2022. I did a box of that, and there was one cryptid in particular I was looking for. It was Pennsylvania's cryptid, called the Squonk. I opened an entire hobby box and did not get said Squonk. When that comes up out of the box, we're going Squonk hunting. That's all I'm going to say. But I think we should take a moment and take a look at this. This is the first one of these I have ever had, the booklets. This is, all right. I saw the name, 169 point. That is freaking massive. Its authentic signature, it is Deontay Johnson of the Steelers. That is incredible. There aren't too many other words for just how absolutely incredible this is. I've only seen these. I've never actually... And here's the crazy thing. Even at card shows I've been to, I have never seen one of these in person. Only pictures and seeing people pull them. Or, display them. This is incredible. Brandon, I mean, truly a genuine and just genuine thank you. This is one of the most incredible things I've ever beheld. Link to Brandon down below. We're going to see if we can get DJ to stand up here for a minute. Sort of. Actually, that'll work. I need to take a minute. I want to reorganize, take a minute, because this was... Brandon, thank you. I mean, of anything else I can say, just truly thank you. Link to him will be down below. Please make sure to check him out. Give me one moment, please. Okay, we are back and continuing on with the mail day from people in the community that is no doubt absolutely amazing. I mean, the week is already getting better because look at what we just opened. Look at what I just opened that came from Brandon, and there's still 2 more pieces of mail. I apologize for the length of the video, but I feel with these, you really have to take your time and just truly show the appreciation for those that took the time to do something nice for you. And next, we have an envelope coming from Robert Springs, who came into our lives as Robert Springs, then morphed into Robert Pops Springs, and now has morphed into Grandpops Springs. Congratulations on the new addition to the family, Robert. And thankfully you're feeling better and are now back to work. But he sent me something, and he said it was, I think it's a pack, but we're going to go take a look. And again, link to Robert. I don't know if he's doing content yet, but just one of the more genuine people you're going to run across. A good human being. Is always there to support, always there in the comments, always there to, in premieres and lives. Just a wonderful human being, and I want to make sure that he knows how appreciative he is. Ooh. Oh. Look at the... Rest in peace to the Prince of Darkness, but Aussie, beautiful Aussie cards. 2001, was that the set? I think Julie Farnham just bought a couple packs. Was it this one or a different one? These are... God, the art on these is... the photos on these are amazing. Is that... What's that? Come on, Zach. Osmosis? Please be Osmosis. It is Osmosis. I remember things. And... Was this an album or is it... Nope, just Aussie. God. These are... And what a sad... What a couple of weeks the end of July were for noteworthy people not being with us any longer. It was a rough week. A very rough week. You just a Joey Logano autograph? Robert. That... Wow. Okay. Ooh, Jared Walsh for the... Oh, Gallery. See, that's a set I miss. I'm going to miss Gallery. And that is beautiful because I have often remarked, and he knows that I do love me some autographs. Jahmai Jones. Oh, and it's the 86. I love the 86. Oh, the 86. That is... All right, we're going to have to... I'm sorry, but Joey Logano Inc. is going to go up to join the thing. That is... Robert, my good sir, I truly thank you. These are... The Aussie cards are... These are just stunningly beautiful photos. I'm going to say I have... What's that? Wasn't that... Was that Bark at the Moon, I thought? Maybe not. I thought it was. What does it say? Now let the madness begin. I thought it said don't let the madness begin. Like that. That wasn't very on brand for him. But Robert, again, thank you so very much. That is cool because he is one that I have tried multiple times, but have never gotten back. It's, once you hit it, there's certain people in any sport when you hit a certain level, it's not, I don't think it's his doing, but I think it's his team management. They're just like, nope, no mail. We're going to concentrate on the season. Totally respect that. And the one thing I did see, and I talked to John about it in the autograph stream the other day. Apparently, Rusty Wallace is signing now. And the one thing I did just notice is on that little envelope, there is a letter from Robert himself. Hello, Zach. Here's something for you. These are autographs that I got in packs that I opened. Hope you enjoy them. I definitely will. Because I love... There's certain things I love regardless of who is attached to them. Factory autographs, big fan. And relics, huge fan. Huge fan. And this is a day of all of that. So, Robert, I greatly, greatly appreciate you. And I really cannot express how much. Thank you so very much. And... I'll probably be seeing you in the comments very soon in this video, and thank you so much once again. But now, if you'll forgive me for 1 minute, I realize I left the box from Tim right over there, so uno momento, and I will return. And we return with the box that has come from Tim in Card-Neeto Sports Cards. The man that, and granted, I'm filming this the day that we're going to be doing battle cards Saturdays at 8 o'clock Eastern on his channel, by the way, link to him down below. I'm just going to preemptively say, because I believe he's on a 4-in-a-row streak, we'll see how right I am tomorrow. Curse you for 5 in a row. All right, Zach, now cut this out and keep it, and remember after the battle, and then put in the proper one, or leave these both in. I think it would be funny. And because I finally ended the 4-game win streak for Tim, ha. But I think he's going to pay me back because I know what's coming. The gumcophagus is nearly empty. And that frightens the living everything out of me. We have got a little box within a box. It is Boxception. We are here for Boxception. And where's the gap in Boxception? There it is. We've got it. Let's just take a minute. This might become the new Gumcophagus if this is all what I think it is. Oh, thank God it's not all of it. Oh, thank God. I was so scared. I'm not going to lie. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared of just horrifying. Oops. Stuff is falling over. I apologize for stuff falling over. Ooh. Oh, this is, God, I think we saw one with Brandon thing. These guys, I've really been looking at to get some of their stuff, and they make some good stuff that I need to get for some of the higher end stuff. And I think Tim is, I believe Tim is running, has a sponsorship with them or has a code through them. I think he does. I will have to check. We have a mitten full of cards. Ooh, packs. Oh, no way. Oh, we're going to have some fun with this stuff. We've got some cards to go through. We've got Mitchie Keller on the Buccos, that 1,000-yard stare because he knows what emblem lies upon his helmet. Key Brian Hayes, the newest member of the Cincinnati Reds. And like when I saw that one, I simply said, because I've seen it before, the purge begins. I was talking to my dad. We've all seen, he and I remember, Jared Jones. The Kutch, boy, did he have a good game Friday in the 17-16 eventual loss. I think he went 2 for 2 in the first inning. And I think overall he was 3 of 5 or 4 of 6 with 5 RBIs and a home run. What a massive game for him. And what a crushing loss for the Buccos after all that. Mike Burrows. Ooh. Oh, father and son. Craig and Caven. Is it Caven? Cavan. I think it's Cavan Biggio is how it's pronounced. I cannot recall. Yasmani Grandal. Skeens. But speaking of Skeens, I want to take note of what is right there in that Pirates uniform. A year or two from now, not going to be that uniform anymore. Not going to be that uniform because I was talking to my dad and I said, we all remember Tim Wakefield in the Pirates uniform. Look at him. Amazing how good he is and how bad the Pirates are. He's, I think, the league leader in ERA right now, or at least the NL leader in ERA. And the Pirates can't get out of their own way. Poor guy. O'Neal Cruz, he had a heck of a game Friday. David Bednar on, what's that, Yodi pink, purple? I can't tell. I see 16 colors. Mitch Jebb, and now some Magique. Ooh, lots of beautiful Magique. Where did you get Magique? What's this? Oh, this is Ether Drift. I recognize that. Spectral Interference, Gallant Strike, Guardian, Sunmare. I love the haunts. Beautiful haunts. Ripclaw Wrangle. I should go grab the checklist just to see if I need anything. What are you? The Giberic Omnivore. I don't know what you are. The Spot Cycle Scouter. End Rider Catalyzer. The Scrap Compactor. I think I wanted a Scrap. I think actually that was... Hold on a minute. I had to get the checklist. I do remember I had the Scrap Compactor, but I think I pulled one, but I can never go wrong with another. That is gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. The Camera Launcher. Was it Hellish Sideswipe? I thought that said Hellfish at first. The Reckless Velocitar. I had to have had him on the list. It's a Minotaur. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So you can go up there. The Alacrian Armory. Thank you, Tim. Rise from the Wreck. And some beautiful land. Oh! I have not seen the treasures from Ether Drift yet. That is beautiful. Molten Exhale. What is this one? TDM. 2025. What in the world is TDM from 2025? Oh my God, what set came out this year? I'm blanking on it. I'll put it up there. TDM, I cannot recall. Worthy Cost. The Sagu Pummeler. Unending Whisper. Osseous Exhale. They use some good words. Dusyut, Earth Carver. The Timur Tawny back. That is a beautiful thing. I need to figure out what set this is. Mammoth Bellow. The Last Thing You Heard. Rite of Renewal. Fleeting Effigy. Marshal of the Lost. TDM is going to draw. I've put it up on the screen by this point. We have a mythic rare. Call the Spirit Dragons. I love the art on that card. It is a dangerous card because look at what it starts off with. Dragons you control have indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, for each color, put a 1/1 counter on a dragon you control of that color. If you put a 1/1 counter on 5 dragons this way, you win the game. What that means is get rid of, as soon as this pops onto the battlefield, get rid of it as soon as you can. Because it's going to get out of hand. Because indestructible, that ain't good. Then you can the only thing you can do is hope to contain them, with spells that freeze them in place, but then it's still going to put counters on them, or you have to exile them. We've got a beauty foil, the Snowmelt Stag, an Elemental Elemental, Bloodfell Caves, a gorgeous land, and a token dragon. There's some good stuff in it. Ooh, is this more? Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting completely. The ADHD is going all over the place. Oh, this is, I believe, some TTM stuff. What is Pat Borders doing? What are you doing, Pat Borders? Hello, everyone. Hello. God, that with the effect, that is beautifully cut out, I have to say. That's beautifully cut out. Channel swag! There it is. In card-neetosportscards and collectibles. And honestly, I have told Tim before, well, that's a brilliant name. A brilliant name. In card-neeto. And here is some TTM fuel because we were talking about it. Jim Zorn. Got a bunch. And shout out Cash and Dad. Steve Largent, who, weirdly, I have never had any luck with. But that is going to try. Oh, I have never seen this card of El Presidente in the Expos. I've gotten him to sign before. I may have to see if Dennis Martinez is still signing. I believe he might be. Jim Zorn, Joey Mullen, great one. This is ironic, and I pulled this in the short from the other day in a pack that Tim sent me, and I was like, oh man, this one is going to get signed. Oh, I think Jim Zorn is going to get a couple for me. And Terry Labonte, 1, action-packed, big fan, and 2, he's a very good signer. Very good signer. Pat Borders, we will try to stand you up. Hey, that actually worked. What is it? Oh, the Richard Petty. Oh, yes. He was telling me about this. I think he got a hobby box or a box of this stuff, and I have never seen it. 91, and I love me some tracks because they made some cool stuff. This is the Richard Petty set. That we're going to have some fun with. And then these we're going to have some fun with because I saw him open these, and I'm wondering, are they all the same? Yeah, okay, it might be all the same set, but the all-world boxing, we're going to have some fun with this. Because I saw him doing, I was like, ooh, boxing. TTM fuel. I don't have many, if any, boxer TTMs that I can think of. But I think that's going to have to... Do I have any boxers? No, I have MMA fighters. I have wrestlers. I don't think I have any boxing TTMs for the time being. I get to the end of these. And to anybody that's still here, you have my respect. Because this was a long one, but it had to be. I firmly believe some videos just have to be overly long to truly show how appreciative I am. And that is what I wanted to do. I wanted to give everybody who took the time to do stuff like this for me, I wanted to say thank you. And I truly mean that. I genuinely mean that. Thank you. Thank you to Brandon. Thank you to Robert. Thank you to Tim. Thank you to all of you guys. I really mean that. Links to everybody will be down below. 3 of the best people you're going to run across. 3 people I am very privileged to say that are my friends. Don't know what more can be said, but I just want to end it again with thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.